Ben Affleck's love life has been a bit disastrous.
Didn't want to get divorced. I didn't want to be a divorced person. I really didn't want to be a split family.
Despite being one of the most famous, sexiest men in Hollywood, Ben Affleck's dating history is full of breakups. His first love was Cheyenne Rothman. She was Ben's high school sweetheart, whom he met at summer camp and dated during the mid-90s for 7 years, constantly breaking up and getting back together. But after Affleck's rise to fame due to the success of the movie Good Will Hunting, it was officially over between Cheyenne and Ben. The reason? We don't know for sure, but some people speculate there was a blonde involved. Of course, we are talking about Gwyneth Paltrow. New career heights, new girlfriends. Gwyneth Paltrow was Ben's first A-list girlfriend and later his partner on set in 2 films. The couple met at a dinner party soon after Gwyneth ended her engagement to Brad Pitt. Affleck and Paltrow started dating in 1997 and were prominent in the media. Young and wildly famous, Ben and Gwyneth seemed like an ideal couple, but sadly, they were not built to last. The real reason for the breakup remains unclear, but everything points to one specific incident. Starring alongside each other in Shakespeare in Love, there were no signs of trouble until one day, Affleck caught Gwyneth in the arms of Joseph Fiennes, the leading man of the picture. Ben immediately ended the relationship with Paltrow, despite her assurances that what he saw was only a rehearsal. Later on, Gwyneth opened up about the breakup in one of her interviews with Diane Sawyer, saying, "I just think we have a very different sort of value system." The actress also claims that Affleck and her are still good friends to this day. Despite these statements, Gwyneth also once described Ben's ideal woman as any sort of stripper at Scores, anyone that serves cold beer in a bikini. Ouch. So it's no wonder that during the next 4 years after his breakup with Paltrow, Affleck kept his private life away from the eyes of the press. Until 2002, when during the filming of Gigli, Affleck set his eyes on one alluring pop diva, Jennifer Lopez. The co-stars turned lovers immediately became the darlings of the tabloids and media, and even received a mashed-up moniker, Bennifer. Despite the fact that his partnership with J-Lo in Gigli was called the worst acting tandem in the history of cinema, their relationship continued to develop rapidly. Jen was over the moon when Ben proposed to her with a 6.1 carat pink diamond ring. The newspapers were already preparing to savor the details of the wedding, but 4 days before the ceremony, the couple broke up. According to the official version, their wedding was postponed due to the excessive media attention. Later, Affleck admitted that the affair with the singer exhausted him, but it seems that J-Lo still has a soft spot in her heart for Affleck. As she told People magazine in 2016, "I think different time, different thing. Who knows what could have happened, but there was a genuine love there." Nonetheless, Affleck's true love was waiting just ahead. Jennifer Garner. For Ben Affleck, another on-screen romance blossomed into real feelings. He first met Jennifer Garner on the set of Pearl Harbor in 2000, but it took him a while to notice her since Garner's role in the project was rather small. However, their true chemistry emerged 2 years later during the shooting of Daredevil. At that time, Garner was still married to Scott Foley, and Ben had just broken off his engagement to J-Lo. But the passionate scenes did its job, and not too long after filming, the couple was seen on the streets of Los Angeles. Affleck proposed to Garner on her 33rd birthday with a 4.5 carat ring. The couple secretly got married in 2005 on the Caribbean islands, holding a private ceremony in Turks and Caicos. In December of that year, they welcomed their first child, a daughter named Violet Anne Affleck. Later, the couple had 2 more children, another daughter, Serafina Rose Elizabeth, and a son, Samuel. Sadly, no matter how hard they tried to be a strong family unit, the couple still went through a hellish divorce. News of Affleck and Garner's split came just after their 10th wedding anniversary. The exact reason for the separation remains unknown, but the main guess is that Affleck cheated on Garner with their nanny, which he denies to this day. Ben also has a weakness for gambling and once lost $350,000 in the California State Poker Championship Sunday in Las Vegas, a place he visited quite often. Plus, there was Affleck's problem with alcohol abuse, constant drinking, cheating, and casino losses. All of that, and Garner still tried to save their marriage. The couple called off the divorce, claiming they wanted to work on their relationship. Unfortunately, even a family psychologist couldn't save the stars' relationship. At some point, in a fit of rage, Garner threw Affleck out of the house, and he had to wander around in search of a hotel to spend the night. Despite their complicated relationship and traumatizing divorce, Garner still thinks that Affleck was the love of her life. "He's the most brilliant person in any room, the most charismatic, the most generous," she said in her interview to Vanity Fair soon after their breakup. When his sun shines on you, you feel it. But when the sun is shining elsewhere, it's cold. He can cast quite a shadow. Yes, she lost the dream of dancing with her husband at her daughter's wedding. But seeing how purely and wholly her kids love their dad, she decided to stay friends with Ben. "The biggest regret of my life is this divorce," said Affleck bluntly in his interview for the New York Times. Lindsay Shookus and Shauna Sexton. While trying to move on after his divorce, Affleck started dating a Saturday Night Live writer, Lindsay Shookus. She helped him overcome his cravings for drinking, placing the movie star into a drug treatment clinic twice. But Ben broke her heart when he was spotted in the company of Playboy model Shauna Sexton, who was half Affleck's age. Lindsay left, and Ben's relationship with the model only lasted for 2 months. It seemed like there would be no end to the constant visits to psychologists and treatment clinics, until Ben Affleck met a woman who breathed life into him again, Ana de Armas. Meeting Ana de Armas was like a breath of fresh air for Affleck. In 2019, they were cast as lovers in the movie Deepwater. And again, on-screen passion turned into a real relationship. Ben and Ana were quarantining together, sharing lovely photos on Instagram, and often appeared as a couple on the streets. Affleck's intentions to his beloved were quite serious. He even introduced her to his children and mother. Plus, they spent a lovely weekend on the beach with Ben Affleck's closest friend, Matt Damon. So it was a harsh punch for Ben when Ana called him and ended their relationship over the phone. According to a source, she didn't want to be Los Angeles-based, but Ben obviously has to, since his kids are living in Los Angeles. Affleck understood her decision, but was still heartbroken. After their breakup, Ben decided to get rid of everything that reminded him of the failed relationship. He even threw a full-length cardboard figure of Ana that had been given to him a few months ago into the trash. Now Ben is looking forward to focusing on his career, spending more time with his children, and maintaining a good relationship with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. And hopefully, the rest will come.